Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have clicked start recording. I should only start recording when I need to actually record. Hang on a minute. Right. You okay, honey? Good girl. Good dog. Right, okay. Load up Arma. There we go. I could do it on another coffee. Not going live yet. Oh. Okay. Oh, blimey. Oh, I could definitely do with a coffee. Right. Refresh the browser. Refreshing the browser. Cool. I think I'm live now because I can see the picture. Can you guys hear me? I can see the text moving, the chat moving. Yep, I take it I'm live. It's moving fast enough to indicate that you guys can probably hear me. Hang on a minute. Picture source, Riley. It's done by BB Dingo on Twitter. Okay. Cool. Yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning and hi there. I hope you're okay. I hope you're having a lovely week. And yes, good morning to you. So, insofar as what's happening this morning, I'll repeat this again in a moment. This is either going to be incredibly boring or incredibly interesting, depending on what your opinion is on what I'm doing. Basically, I've done this a few times, like 4 or 5 times now. I need to go into Arma 3, and for the sake of a YouTube video that's upcoming, I need to record some specifically set up scenes involving some NPCs, because there is a bit of audio that I need to basically overlay onto some visuals to do a sort of montage thing. And to do that, I need to position some... Rip? Why rip? Did the stream go down? No, it's fine. Yes, so I need to, yeah, basically record some visuals with NPCs in Arma 3. So this might not be the... Yeah, might not be the most interesting thing in the world. You'll see. But yeah, just going to give it a go. Rip Triple X. What is this? Sorry. Is this the thing from last night? Wasn't there a singer or something who died in America? Okay. Right, hang on. Right, anyway, just going to load Arma. I'm being trolled. Alright, fair enough. I don't know who that is. Being from England, not listening to rap music. Okay then. Launching Arma 3. Now then. Scenarios. Is this it here? Cool. This is it here. Game options. Hang on a minute. I'll figure that out in a second. Let me just get the thing up. Okay. Oh, no. You can't actually see anything. Sweet. Yeah, so for those just joining the stream, yeah, good morning. So I'm going to be doing some recording of some stuff in Arma 3, and just bantering with the chat. So insofar as the YouTube update is concerned, I'm working on the 9th week of work, on the latest YouTube video, which is Arma Bullshittery Part 9. It is practically complete, as in it's about 25 minutes long. 24 minutes is done. You know, I've gone through it, I've polished it, it's ready, it's done. You know, it's ready for upload. So this final minute basically consists of the closer. It consists of the last minute of the footage, which I left till last because it's a bit tricky. What this involves is, if anybody's familiar with I was going to say Ghost Recon. It's not Ghost Recon. It's Splinter Cell. You know the Splinter Cell series, as in the original Pandora Tomorrow, Chaos Theory, the original Splinter Cells. Do you remember how they had a sort of a news montage by a fictional news organization at the beginning? They would say like, Georgian President Combine Nicolas has been spot, blah blah blah. It would just be a newsreader who would talk about, who would go on and talk about the events that preceding the mission. I'm basically replicating that sort of thing. Oh, there's loads of spam going on this morning. Do we have any mods on? Hang on a second. Yeah, we have a few moderators. Mods, just start timing out everybody who starts spamming the rest in peace shit. I have no idea what this is about. Yeah, so basically, so I'm just going to be recording a sort of fake news, basically, a fake newsroom type situation where there's a newsreader who's reporting on the events of the bullshittery, the Arma 3. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm intentionally recording fake news, is what I'm saying. So, to facilitate this, ZF Social has sent me over 3 files. He sent me 3 missions, which he's made in the editor, which are showing the events, or rather the aftermath, of the bullshittery. So hang on a second. So, question is, how do I get the free cam? Let's restart the mission. Okay. Right. Okay, so we set up an edited mission here. Of course, I work for. Well, Axel, I have actually faked CNN's ticker, as in. So if you imagine, oh, where's the audio? I have no audio. Oh. There we go. If you imagine sort of this being the camera, beneath the screen I've sort of spoofed CNN's ticker that they've got going. Their incredibly obnoxious on-screen interface that's just up half the time and it's really bad. I've also spoofed the BBC's. I'm trying to spoof Fox News's, but it's so complicated and it's covered in shite that it's a pain in the arse to have to try and replicate all that crap that they just fling on top of the screen. Yeah, so that sort of thing. I'm kind of going into Photoshop and I'm trying to, copy it and tweak it slightly so it doesn't look like a copy. How's the ear? My ear is very painful, Tram. Very painful indeed, I'm afraid. But thanks for asking. Yeah, I've basically got I think like the back of my throat is inflamed, and the tubes that connect the throat and the ear have gotten all inflamed and painful. This has given me an earache, a very painful earache. So yeah, having the headset on for long periods of time is quite painful. Thank you, Professor. Thank you. And Generic White Guy before that, and Kojiwa before that, and Noctus before that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. That's very generous. Right. Hang on. Let me just turn down that alert because it's gone back to max volume. Oh, what are you doing, Lulu? You okay? Hang on a second. What you doing? Are you a good girl? She got back from the park and she chased some squirrels and yeah, she had fun. You okay? Oh, honey. Yeah, she's fine. So yeah, so over here, just things I'll find this morning, just kind of cracking on. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get the camera. So this is the mission that Social has made. Hang on, let me just bring the camera up. So she should just sleep on the sofa, hopefully. So this is the mission that he made. Now I could just go from this perspective. I don't necessarily need the free cam. So Russian barricade. Right, so this is showing the aftermath of one of the things that we did in the bullshittery. Thank you, Shang. So it's showing. So you remember in Monty Python when halfway through, sorry, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when halfway through it's revealed that they're actually or at the end rather, it's revealed that they're actually in the real world, and halfway through they ran down that historian with cavalry, like he's famous historian is talking to the camera, and then it's revealed that it's actually in the real world. This is a similar joke in that what I'm trying to do here at the end of the bullshittery is show that the bullshittery took place in the real world, and there were consequences for what we did. Look, like body bags and people got hurt and buildings were destroyed and that sort of thing. So that's the gag, that's the joke. So we're showing the aftermath, and we're showing ambulances and aid workers, and because to us it's just a laugh, isn't it, when we drop a cruise missile on a village, but then it's people are dying and innocent families are getting split apart because we're arseholes, that sort of thing. Right, Well, I'm not trying to spoil it. I'm just trying to, you know. Well, if you watch the streams, you're spoiling the bullshitteries. Where do you think I get the footage from? But yeah, so this is what I need to. This is what I need to film here. Okay, so just looking for the right angles, I suppose. Well, this could be a good one actually. So, like, you know, showing, yeah, the roadblock from a distance. So it might be quite tricky because I've got to zoom in slightly to get rid of that interface in the corner there. Unless I can just switch that off. Is that like a game instructor figure? Maybe. Is that it? No. Thank you, Rutting TP and Shung. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Head Bob. Thank you, A Raging Potato. Thank you. Yep, scripted. Yep, all scripted. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Runny Idiot. Thank you. Okay, well that could be one angle, and then I can get different. Hang on, so it's just I'm trying to get the gun off the screen. It's going to be quite annoying. What happened to the free... I can normally get like a free floating camera. Thank you, Happy Chap. Thank you. How do I get a free floating camera? It's not here. I guess because this player character wasn't given suitable permissions. Oh, it's fine. I'll just position the... It's annoying. I don't have that mod. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to start the recording. Okay, so let's just get a few different angles, basically. So, we'll hold this, yeah, just hold still, capture the smoke. So the ticker will be at the bottom of the screen, like the CNN ticker or whatever. And the dialogue from the, yeah, the newsreader will be saying something like, in the aftermath of a suicide bombing on, you know, the village of whatever. Okay, get an angle over here. Thank you, Grove Spaz and Axu. Thank you, both of you. In fact, let me just pull out a bit, yeah, just to get the fence in. Because the ticker's going to be at the bottom of the screen. Lulu? No. Sorry, she's heard the Hoover outside. Lulu. Don't be a bitch. Come here. Good girl. Somebody else is hoovering. They're allowed to hoover. Okay. Shut up. Lulu. Lulu. Hey. Good girl. Sorry. Okay, just getting a close angle there. Lulu, shush. Be quiet. Yeah, but don't be a dog, Shamboni. I know, but she's barking at like Hoovers and other people going about their business. Don't be barking at people with Hoovers. Cool. Okay, now get the ambulance, the aid workers. Oh, just get one of the open ambulance could be good. Actually, that's kind of crap. I need motion. Got to keep motion. Got to keep the viewer's eye. It's not bad actually. Oh yeah, it's good. Back of the ambulance open as well. Hang on. Let's get this angle here. Okay. No, I don't know Fishy Bro. I play with my mates. I don't go out of yeah. I don't really bother with collabs with like other YouTubers and stuff. I don't really care. Just want to play with my mates. Hi there, Duckslayer and Chinny. Hi there, both of you. Okay, so got that angle. Good. So body bags. Get the smoke in there as well, actually. Yeah, hang on. I need to be careful though, because obviously, obviously the news wouldn't be showing. You know, like here's the cut. Yeah, it wouldn't be showing like here's bodies and blood and stuff. It would just show the aftermath. Okay. Hi there, Messiesi. And thank you, Nathaniel, for the compliments. Yeah, just don't show the dead body in the thumbnail. Oh, they could be good over here. Thank you, Zoo Hero. Thank you very much, Zoo. Okay. So I'm just getting lots of individual static angles from the perspective of the press. Thank you, Matchroom. Thank you very much. When do I think the bullshittery will be dropped? Well, by the end of today, I'm hoping I should have the news ticker, like the closer done, or at least near done, then I'll need to get it properly voiced. So I'll sort of speak to my patrons and my Twitch subs and ask if anybody would like to volunteer. So what I'm looking for there is I'm going to sort of put like a link where people can send like an MP3 recording if they want of like a. I'll just have like a script. I'll read the script and then people can mimic it if they wish to sort of say, you know, like a suicide bombing in the town of such and such has split the community, blah blah blah. And then I'll sort of like I'll take a collection of individual ones and make it sound like a bunch of different journalists talking about it from the perspectives of different news groups. Try and go for like 3 males and 1 female, and you know, make like American news, European news, that sort of thing, to make it look like a big global thing. Global. Well, the thing is, Bavin, I would, but it's very generous and very kind of you, but you have a very distinctive accent, an extremely distinctive accent that wouldn't fly on national news. Sorry, dude. Thank you, Rogue Jedi. Thank you. Like, you know, so you know the journalists, like, so it's like you wouldn't talk like this on a news report. It would be like, and so the latest carnage has proved to be a massive downer for the you know, they're sort of talking up like that. Like, this is SovietWomble, South Today, BBC. That kind of newsreader voice, where they're kind of almost yelling. Right. Okay, cool. I've got the footage here. I think that's it for this scene. Right, sweet. So stop the recording. So yes, people watching this are going to be very confused as to what I'm doing. This doesn't make any sense. This will make sense at the end. Okay, so save and exit. Let Neville do it. Vietnamese news. Explosions! Boom! Sorry. Right, fear arrests. Let's have a look at this one. So these are so Social has made these. So if you know, if I load up a mission and he's made a swastika out of like bandages or something on the floor, and I get banned, then it's entirely his fault. Oh, cool. Oh, brilliant. So he's done. Right. So that's us getting arrested, isn't it? Oh wow! I'm in a press jacket. How brilliant! Well done, Social. So yeah, that's ZF getting arrested. Yeah. So this is like spoilers. This is the aftermath. So you know the joke is obviously that. You know, the bullshittery episode, because you know how previously I've been doing the bullshittery episodes, and it's clearly, you know, we're just playing a game and we're just fucking about. I'm trying to sort of show the aftermath that it's happening in the real world, and you know, when we blow something up, it has consequences. So in this case, it's like, ah, fuck, we're getting arrested and taken to the Hague or whatever. Right. So yeah, this sort of thing. So the sort of core conceit of this particular Arma episode is that it's a resistance movement. You see? Thank you, Vautor. Thank you very much, Vautor. So it's not like other Armas where it's like jets and like big military. It's like resistance, guerrilla, grassroots type thing. Can I get in there? Oh, this is perfect. Social's done fantastic work. Thank you, the Kazooist. Thank you very much. Okay. Just recording static angles. Damn, I just noticed that the stream overlay's been appearing. I hope that hasn't... Sorry, guys. I just need to switch off that overlay. It's appearing over the footage, you see. Thank you, Vautor and the Kazooist. Thank you both. Am I going to do a drone helicopter angle? Yes, indeed, Empress. For the headquarters. So there's a rebel headquarters which is a ruin because of the events of the bullshittery. Okay, that's a good angle. Honestly, I think these 2 angles should be enough. Thank you, Her Luris. Thank you very much, Her. So I've got to bear in mind the ticker's going to take up much of the screen, so... Neville for BBC. Thank you, Her. Thank you. And Kai Chironal? How do you say that? Sorry. Kai Chironal. Thank you very much. That's very generous. Thank you, dude. because of the events of the bullshittery, or maybe because of the fuck up of Womble. Yeah, okay, yes, I did make a slight goof. This is kind of my fault. You'll discover this in a bit. Is that a good angle? Nah. No, I don't want to do it over the shoulder either because it, I think this is good enough. Right. Cool. No, this is really great. Yeah, Social's done fantastic work here. Okay. Will I play scary games in the future? Maybe. I've got to be in a very specific mood. Also, when it comes to the horror stuff, what I was doing... Sorry, I'm just stopping the recording. What I was doing was... I would do a bullshittery, and then I did a horror. So it went bullshittery, Alien Isolation Part 1, then bullshittery, Alien Isolation Part 2. And that's good, because, you know, it just lets me mix things up a bit, and I don't go stir crazy, because the editing's very different when you do a horror. Not much individual key for... It's mostly static text at the bottom of the screen, which makes it easy. The thing is, I ran out of horror footage because something else took priority. I started doing video essays instead. So now what I do is I do... a bullshittery video essay, which is why it looks like about 1 year ago my upload rate just dropped off a cliff. It's because the video essays are not publicly available yet, because they are a 10-parter that I'm going to combine into one big video. Thank you, DJ. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, yeah, my upload rate hasn't actually declined. It's just half the videos you haven't seen yet, unless you're a subscriber or a patron, because they're drafts that aren't ready. So, yes. The horror thing, I just don't really have time for it right now. Okay, so what's this? So this is the final mission that Social gave me. What's this? It's... Oh, I see. Is this the morning one? Oh, brilliant! So, is this mourning the death of that young man who... I think it is. He's put trucks... So, is this the funeral... So, yeah, again, I don't want to go too heavily into spoilers, but like a young man was killed, like an NPC. And this is the funeral service. Oh, fantastic. Well done, sir. Oh, he's even done the photograph. Brilliant. And then I'm going to Photoshop an image of the young man who died. Well, oh, this is brilliant. Fantastic job. Okay. Sorry, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. I asked him if he could do something like this. So yeah, there's going to be like a camera angle here of like, you know, the funeral service for a young man who was killed. Basically, okay, I'll spoil it, fuck it. Just go la 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 if you don't want to know. Basically, during the episode, an NPC bugged out, and the only way that we could undo the bug is to shoot him. And of course, that's that, you know, whatever. The NPC's dead, who gives a shit? But now it's showing that he was a young man with a family, his wife, you know, more, you know, etc. You know, the joke is that it wasn't just some random fucking NPC. It's a guy who had a life. And it was hideously stolen by ZF. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, people are going la 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 la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could do the camera angle as if it's footage from someone's phone. Yes, we'll do like it will be like footage from the press, so that it's like a press camera. Right. So if I hold here, let's see if the NPCs walk past me. Okay. Yeah, I just thought. Terror. I just thought that it's something new. I haven't edited, like... Okay, there we go. Ah, damn. No, that's going to be a problem. See, their names are appearing in the overlay. They're also moving in formation. And in sync. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to get a bit closer this time and hopefully not get their names appearing in the middle of the screen, which implies that obviously it's footage from a computer game. Why is there press at a random guy's funeral? Because it's showing the aftermath of a series of sort of terrorist incidents, in other words, ZF, on the island of Altis. that's the joke. That's the conceit of the episode. In that, you know, we're having fun, la 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 bullshittery, but in the real world we're fucking terrorists. Okay. Good point, Guitar. Yes, I could just up the difficulty level to get rid of that overlay if it's a problem. That's better, actually. Yeah, that one's quite better. Yeah, and then cut. Cool, yeah. That guy's in a position that's a bit awkward, isn't he? No, I'm not so sure I can get a good shot from with these guys at the front door. Oh no, maybe if I like put it there. Nah. Oh no, I tell you what, yeah, that could work. It's a funeral, it's all awkward, yeah. So hang on, let's do it from that angle there, and then try and get a wide shot of the church. How long does it take how long does it take to make one episode prototype? So in about 4 weeks, I can do about 10 minutes of footage, edited to the style that I just move it there so the other guy's in shot. Yeah, like that. So yeah, in about 4 weeks, I can do 10 minutes. So the first week is normally spent cutting the footage out of the existing streams and putting it together into a coherent video from beginning to end. The second week, so that's 5 days of work. In the second week, I can do about 5 minutes worth of very heavily keyframed footage. The third week is the other 5 minutes, so that's 10 minutes in total. And the fourth week is the polish and the quality assurance and, you know, fixing things that were wrong. So yeah, I can do about 10 minutes. Yeah, every 4 weeks I can do about 10 minutes. Roughly. I mean, you know, depends on the complexity of the footage. The horror ones were way faster because most of the text just sat still, you know. A month for 10 minutes. Yes, indeed, Sir Blues. If you don't believe me, I encourage you to try. Keyframing with, you know, 10, 20,000 keyframes. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hell of a lot. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Okay, that's good. That's a wide shot. Get one here as well. So what I'll do is I'll put the young man's photograph in the frame there. What is keyframing? So effectively, right, so let's say we wanted text to appear on that vicar's face over there. So now the footage has no way of knowing what his face is. I mean, you know, the software doesn't know what his face is. It doesn't know what I want. It's not psychic. So I need to basically put a keyframe, which is a record of its position on the screen, starting at 1 second. So 1 keyframe here. Now the trouble is my camera will, yeah, that's fine if my camera's static, but games being games, it doesn't stay static. I'll zoom in and out. I'll move all over the place. So I need to specify, every time there's a piece of movement, I need to specify a new keyframe for where it's going to end. So say for example I do that. Okay, that means a second keyframe about 5 seconds in. I was pointing. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see my finger. But like the new position of the text is over there. That's keyframe number 2. Easy, right? 2 keyframes. What about now? How many keyframes do you think that needs? 20? 30? 100? Try 300. Now it's about 700. You'd need a lot. Well, if you want the precision to get it right. Now you can use auto tracking. In fact, that's easy. You see there? So brown on white, easy. So you can just RGB keyframe that, auto track that. The software can go, oh yeah, it's easy. It's just a color that stays fixed, you know, in one position. What happens if the lighting changes? What happens if I move around and it's got some you know, video compression artifacts or you know, just fucking motion blur? Suddenly the tracker goes, oh god, I can't handle it. So you've got to manually keyframe it. Thousands of keyframes it might require in order to get it right. So it's just, you know, the more motion there is, the more keyframes you require, basically. Yeah, that's why it takes so long. But yeah, this would be easy to keyframe. Look, so nice, clear contrast, very clear, consistent color. I could do that, and that would be I could keyframe that automatically in like 30 seconds, easy. That, yeah, okay. Try that guy's button on his. Okay, what about now? It's getting blocked. What about now? I'm looking around. It's gone off the screen. Oh my god, the tracker's lost its shit. Yeah, this is the reality of playing a game. You don't know which person's head you're going to track when you play in a live stream. You know, you don't know where the jokes are because it's not scripted. Thank you, Desinal. Thank you very much. Right, sorry. There we go. Just get in. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's not difficult, yeah. The keyframing is not difficult. It's just fucking tedious. Yeah, absolutely. Canadian. Let's just zoom in here. Rant? No, not a rant, Sabaton. I'm explaining what keyframing is and why it's difficult. There is a difference between a rant and explaining things. Or providing one's opinion. Hire a second editor to speed things up. It would speed things up, but it would also change the equation. It would dramatically change the nature of the cuts being made. The footage as it moves. Suddenly it would no longer be a video that's edited through the lens of one man's sense of humour. It would be a video edited through the lens of several. Plus, also, I just don't want to. If you enjoy doing something, don't then corporatize and make a company of 6, because then pretty soon you'll find that you're not doing the thing you wanted to do anyway, you know. If you enjoy painting, you don't hire 7 artists to get it done faster, because then it sucks the fun out of it. Okay, cool. There we go. That's the footage. A slightly angry sounding explanation. That's my voice, Imperial. This is how I sound. This is how I normally sound. Right. Okay. Sweet. No, that's perfect. So Social's done fantastic work. So let's stop the recording. So yeah. So hang on. Morning. Got that. So orphanage, suicide bombing. Got that. Crowd engineer. So Russian army engineers. A crowd. Gathering, press recording. That one's optional. Right. So what I need to do now is I need to do the headquarters. I need to go to the resistance headquarters. Thank you, RGSCP. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Right. So now let's go back to the editor and go. Bloop. Yep. Okay. I just naturally sound sick of everyone's shit. No, it's fine. I'm just explaining how it do, Chief, because some people genuinely don't know how you know what you do when you do keyframing. Okay, so now what I need to do now is go over here and find the site of the Resistance headquarters during the bullshittery. So when you play the Antistasi game mod, where is it? When you play the Antistasi game mod, you have to specify where you're going to put a headquarters. And we chose a farmhouse. That's not it. It looks like it, and it's in the same area. Is that it? No. So we chose a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere to launch. Here it is. Yeah, well, middle of nowhere, just off the main road. So, yeah. So this farmhouse here was the head. No, that's not it. Is it? No, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it was a tarmac road. For some reason, I thought it was a dirt road. Right. So this is where we chose to occupy, so have our resistance headquarters during the episode. Thank you, Pakipu? Sorry, how do you say that? Pakipi? Thank you, Pakipi. Thank you, man. That's very generous, thank you. So yes, now, I need to destroy this. How do I do this? Okay, so I guess I would spawn bombs to destroy the buildings, because I don't have the ability to edit these. So these are just part of the map. They're not buildings that I've put in that I can damage. So how would one go about? Oh, why don't I just hang on? What if I just spawn a tank and blow them up myself? Hang on. So go over here. Just spawn a Russian. Well, let's spawn me first. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, hang on. Russia. APC, artillery piece. Pop that there, and then make me the player. Yeah. Thank you, Susok. Thank you very much, Susok. Thank you, dude. Oh no, wait. Maybe this won't work because. Hang on. Oh, that's a bit loud. Oh. Do I have the earplugs? I didn't put earplugs for my character. Ah. Hang on. Switch over to the camera. There we go. So this is the free moving camera that I mentioned. Okay, so that worked. So, yeah, so this is the state that I need the buildings in, you see. Right. Yeah, so like derelict. But the problem I've got is that how do I then... so I need them derelict, but I also need Russian like soldiers walking around them safely. So I guess I'll have to march them in once the explosion, once it's done. Use a charge and make their health 0 in editor. Yeah, but I can't modify the building's properties because they're part of the map file. Frederick, they're not custom. I can't just put them in. I could just use a charge, couldn't I? Logic edit terrain objects. Does that let me do it? Hang on. Logic edit terrain objects. Props. Independent civilian props. Which one's the logic? Sorry, triggers. I'm not familiar with the Arma 3s, I'm afraid. Intel. Sorry, where can I find the logic menu? Because logic used to be... Yeah, I remember it where it was in Arma 2. Sorry, Jokoho. Sorry, speaking specifically to Jokoho. What was this? Surface snapping. System and then search for it. Search terrain in the right panel. Oh, moduled logic. Here we go. New. Zeus. It's in the right toolbar. Thank you. Oh, cool. Didn't know this existed. Hey, oh, thank you, man. Brilliant. So, yeah, perfect. So now these two buildings count as editable object. Brilliant. Thank you. Right, so... Oh, wow. Holy shit. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's sweet. Brilliant. Oh, that's much easier. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that's it. So, yeah, the buildings are effectively fucked. Can I edit these? Nah. Right, so, yeah, this is our base. This was our base of operations until I made a slight whoopsie. So, now I need to set it up to make it look as though Russian special forces have sort of come through and wiped it the fuck out for reasons that were completely not my fault. Okay. Just going to pop on some music as well. Hey. Right. Ugh, my earache is really hurting, I tell you. Okay. Yeah. House is fucked, but the plastic chair's fine. Now, hang on. Playlist. Where's the relaxing playlist? Does this sit here? Cool, there we go. Sweet. Alright. Go to the dentist. I'm alright, Chop, for the minute. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much. Right, so single objects. Here we go, infantry. Now, which type of infantry would it be? Which one's the Russian army? I can't remember. EMR Desert. Engineers. Yeah, I think these were the guys we were fighting during the campaign. Okay, so officers. We'll be needing officers. Intelligence officers. Okay, we'll put down a few riflemen. So they'll be doing various different things. Okay. Right. And then we'll have... Yeah, I'll have a BTR. A couple of them, in fact. Massive over editor. Yes, indeed, Rahel. I am indeed. Cool. Just pop the BTR there. And then we'll have the various individual... So I'm just going to remove them from each other's command networks so they don't start making their own formations. So each individual soldier now counts as its own squad. Okay. Interestingly enough, this is the trick that DayZ, the DayZ mod, used to use insofar as stopping survivors from communicating. each new survivor became part of a new independent squad. Therefore, they would not know the location of all the other survivors. It's just one of the simple tricks that made DayZ DayZ. Oopsie. So these two are still in the same squad. And that one and that one? No? Sorry, what am I doing wrong? I'm cocking this up somehow. Control left click? Control left click. Okay, there we go. Hi there, Kill Castle. Yes, quite a lot of caps there. But yeah, that's what most. I mean, that's probably what a lot of people do when they stream. Really, they just have it on as background noise. Does Cyanide actually behave like that, or is it different behind the scenes? No, we're not Prototype. We're not characters. That's just us, just fucking about. That's just ZF being cunts. Although I will say this, the more ZF you put in one room, the crazier it gets, because the more people are trying to bounce off each other and cause, troll each other. Like 2 ZF in a room, it's normally quite calm, but like 8 ZF in a room and it's fucking mayhem, because we're all shooting each other and fucking about. Right. But yeah, we're not characters. We're just cunts being cunts. What's this? Sorry. So, so what I need to do now? Do we have like rubble or rubbish or sort of documents spread all over the floor? Because I'm trying to make it look like the base has not just been hit, but it's being ransacked. As in, they're going through and they're finding stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I was going to put a wrecked truck around the back, but it's not a good idea. Rex. Maybe. No, these are properly rusted. How many members in ZF? There's about 31. So what are these? Are these just the guns? I could just put like a few basic guns strewn around. Trouble is, if I start going to like super detail, that detail's never going to be shown, in full. Also, it seems a bit staged, doesn't it? To just have individual guns. There must be like rubbish or something. Rubbish. Oh, rubble pile. Oh, sweet. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Small piles of rubble in certain angles. Okay. Add some furniture. There wasn't really many pieces of furniture. Oh, what about body bags? Yeah, that could be good. Oh, no, it's a body bag with nobody in it. Body bag white. Yeah. Oops. I think black body bags are a bit of a Hollywood thing, aren't they? They tend to be lighter colours so you can spot evidence. Thank you, Mr. Wiggly. Thank you very much, Mr. Wiggly. Seems a bit... Okay. So let's put one guy here. A couple of guys here. Would they use body bags for violent resistance? Well, they'd use body bags for anybody. It's to contain a biological... a corpse is a corpse, a vector for disease. You need to get it buried. So, you pack them in a body bag and deal with it later. Thank you, Xantius. Thank you, dude. That's very kind. Good idea, Sopito. Yeah, do they have any, like, tents? That they would, wouldn't they? They wouldn't... They'd put up, like, tents to cover evidence... Well, they put up tents. Nah, it doesn't look very convincing. That's like a sports tent, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a go-kart tent. It is effectively a crime scene. Medical tent. Nah, that's like a tank camo tent. Nah. Yeah, sure, and that Canadian. Well, I don't know, dude. Corpses pose virtually no health risk. I'm not sure I buy that, considering it won't take long before they start decomposing. And yeah, they do, dude. They're a health risk. It's a corpse. You know, you don't just put them on a pile and let them rot on the side of the base. You burn them. You dispatch them to get rid of them. Actually, you shouldn't burn them because I believe that's a war crime. Oh, is it Mark? Yeah, hang on. Sorry, Marquis? No, yeah, I did spell that right. Right, let's have you crouch. Let's have your initialization status. This set behavior safe, so this guy will be relaxed. Same with this guy. Now, what was that other... Hang on. What was that other command? It was... Ah, there was a play move. I'm just trying to remember what it is. Hang on. Arma 3, idle. I'm trying to get the idle animations. Here we go. So there are a series of idle functions that you can call. So function... What was it called again? Which class is it? No, that's Arma... Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's Arma 2, isn't it? Oh, this might be it. Hang on. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just looking up a website. Stand 1. Ambient animation function. Okay, we'll try that. Right. So this is the initialization field for this unit. Yeah, it's changed a bit since Arma 2, hasn't it? So this object, stand 1 in... Don't know what... Oh, so that specifies which object it's to snap to, I think. Call this function. Let's try that. So this guy should now have an idle animation. I'll make this my player character. Take care, Terminatorix. Terminatorix? Take care. Oh dear, body bag went flying. Cool, so yeah, that's the right idle animation. Although he's lost his main gun? Is that because the idle animation thinks he's got a pistol, maybe? Is this the last video before I quit YouTube? Yes, Rainstorm. Let's spread that rumor. The last ever YouTube... Nah, it's just the next one will start soon. Okay. Yeah, so... Something's wrong with that idle animation. Okay, hang on. So that fourth one is getting clipped. It's going to get bounced. So instead of stand 1, we'll try stand 2. Try that animation. Right, let's have just keep things simple for the other guys. We don't need super complexity here. Please join the same group, and then I'm just going to give you a basic move waypoint. Please just start moving like this, please, just around the base. So this is just going to be a long shot, and then cycle your movements. There we go. Okay, and this. So from this waypoint, move safe in a column. Safe. And you should just walk calmly around the edge. Thank you, Kazuha. Thank you very much, Kazuha. There we go. Cool, they're just walking calmly. Yeah. That was the idle animation for the gun equip. Yeah, I'll have a look at the function. Hang on. What do I think about Vault 76? I've not played Vault 76. I have no opinion, no informed opinion. Elsh. Okay. So what are the other idle functions? I shouldn't over edit this because it's just going to be a drone shot. Lean on table. Sit low. Sit sad. Is there a kneel? Oh, there's a kneel. Hang on a minute. Yeah, if you can kneel, that'd be better. Just try and kneel. And then have this guy stand. Okay. Oh, Really? No equipment? Oh, is that not the objects he snaps to, Joko? I thought it was. I don't know the Arma 3 one, I'm afraid. Oh, the equipment level of the unit. I see. None. Ah. That's cool. So we'll have to say full. Thank you, Prototype. Thank you very much, Prototype. Right, we'll have this guy. Yep. Copy over his initialization. Have this guy just stand. Equipment type none, because he's got a pistol. Sweet. Neil. Yeah, we'll give that a go. What are my thoughts on Fallout 4 then? A good game, shite Fallout game. Why are there only 3 corpses? Because there were only 3 people in the base when it was killed. When it was destroyed. So, it's not a very interesting idle animation. Did that play properly? Yeah. Oh dear. Not what I wanted. Hang on. Am I hyped for Insurgency Sandstorm? Nope, I don't give a shit. Talk is cheap in the games industry, guys. Don't get hyped for pre-release shit. We've got no information on it and they're just trying to get you buzzed for something that hasn't earned it. Get hyped for something when it's released, when it's good, when it's decent, when it's worthy of praise. Don't start jizzing your pants over some pre-release footage for something that's going to turn out shite. Okay, hang on. Don't confuse, you know, hype with fun. It's just a marketing thing. Thank you, Dimension. Thank you very much. A rant? No, that wasn't a rant, Sabatsky. Trust me. I know, you know me rather. I can launch into a fiery speech condemning the practices of one company or another that have deserved it. You know when I rant. This is me just explaining an opinion. Okay, no, that works. Yeah, just a simple drone shot. So yeah, this is just going to be a drone angle of the news, so obviously can't get too close. Well, I might have like a close shot, like here. Yeah, that's a problem. He thinks he's got a gun in his hand. Same with him. That's annoying. The guy where I had none now has a weapon and no other gear. Where? Roadblocks. Eh. Actually, yeah. Oops. Floating APC. So this Neil full. But he doesn't. Sorry, what's the one below full? Let's have a look. So it's full, medium, light, or none. So what's light? Is light a pistol? Let's have a go. I'll try a light arm. So I'm just changing the initialization fields for those just joining to specify the behavior of these NPCs. Let's give it a go. Danny, I'm trying to sort of record some... The latest bullshittery has a sort of Tom Clancy-esque series of news bulletins that will appear and sort of talk about the events of the bullshittery in the past tense. And to sort of spoof that, I'm making a series of, well, press-recorded drone or, you know, correspondent footage. That's a bit better. Yeah. It's weird. He still thinks he's got a big gun. So I'm trying to sort of spoof press footage. What's he doing with his hands? Okay, it's fine. I'll just show it in an angle that won't make it obvious. Okay. Get rid of this animation. Fuck it. You can just stand there. You hide behind there. So looks like you're doing something behind there. Okay. Now, Why don't I give them guns? They're supposed to be officers, Lighthawk. They're supposed to be intelligence officers for the Russian Navy or Army, whatever. Hang on. Alright, so his gun will be hidden. Oh, that's a problem. You're supposed to be safe mode. What? Hang on. Stand. This set behaviour safe. So why's he got his gun out? That is safe mode. What with the pistol out? Hang on. Let's get rid of that. As for your gun, no gun. Just thinking, is there anything I can put on the table? Anything from the bullshittery? Anything? Not really. I suppose, do we have an IGLA launcher? That was the last thing I was carrying when I was... hang on. IG? Environments? Equipment? Dismantled weapons? Is it AA? No. Was it not called IGLA? What was it? I guess not. Flagpole weapons crate in IGLA. Says Mabok. Map flagpole weapons crate in IGLA? What do you mean, sorry? Weapons. Launchers. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's not called an IGLA. It's called a... Oh, no, it's called an IGLA. Huh? I should have found it easily. Oh, fuck it. There we go. So, let's leave this in such a place... Where did I die? It was here, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll just leave it in the wreckage. Now the music's going weird. Yeah. We'll have it positioned there. And what about... Is there any blood? We could just... Hang on. Is that a bag of blood? That's not quite the effect that I wanted. Oh, look! Hang on. Nah, it doesn't look right. Obviously, these are quite... Ah! No, it looks too placed, doesn't it? It looks too like, you know, somebody just put it there. Yeah, it needs to be in the rubble, definitely. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Okay, so now I need a drone. Just for the sake of the interface. So let's get men. Get rid of that guy, because he's supposed to be me. Now, drone UAV operator. Here we go. Okay, that'll be me then. Damn, he's a CSAT. I gotta move him out. On the same side though, right? Thank you, A-Dog, I think. Well, you know, judge it when it's done. You can see if you like it when it's done. Okay. Okay, assemble. So this is a drone. There we go. Connect terminal to the UAV. Open up the drone terminal. So these are very useful when you're playing in Arma. Okay, so automatic drone. I want you to move up to this height. Off you go. So you can deploy one of these above the squad, set it to high altitude, and it will just start reporting enemy positions. Really useful. Open up the terminal for the UAV. Switch the... Yeah, there we go. So I'll get rid of some of the... Actually, looking at that now, this is quite obviously a military drone, isn't it? It's going to be a slight problem for the sake of press. I'll do one with the military drone, and then I'll do one... Nah, I tell you what. No, the drone is too obviously military. I'll fake it. I'll do the interface myself in Photoshop. Hang on. So 1 second. Let me just pause that for a minute because I need to start the recording and get any ambient sounds. Okay, so play scenario. Yeah, so I'll just put in like a Photoshop overlay of like a, you know, a media drone would not have like range to target or whatever. Right, camera. Yeah, it would have like maybe this sort of, you know, the grid thing at most. Right, there we go. So I'll just get a static shot. Really, I can just add some wobble in post. Okay, do something funny? No way, no way. Okay, let's get a bit more. Just gonna let them patrol around. The textures look kind of shit from this range though. Use the IDAP drone. Is that the relief faction? Could do. I'll give it a go. Hang on. Get a bit lower. Fuck. What's the command to make the camera lower? There we go. Hi there, Saladin. You're very welcome. Thank you for the compliments, dude. Thank you. Hang on. Just make the drone move now. Fuck. Oh, really? I've got to hold it down. Ah, no. Looks too smooth for a drone. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, I can just add some fake wobble. Is it not called an IDAP drone? What is it? IDAP? Okay. Cool. Bit lower height of a rough approximate head height. So that's the IGLA launcher I had when I died. Drones don't wobble. Well, you know what I mean. Just a little bit of fake wobble, so sort of show the wind. You know, a drone wouldn't have a perfectly stationary camera. There we go. Cursor visible at the bottom of the screen. It should be all right. I can just I can zoom in sufficiently so it's off screen. It'll be fine. What are my thoughts on Rainbow Six Siege? I've never played it, but I hear it's good. Hang on. Get a shot here. Right. What do I think about the Culling 2 leaks? It's like PUBG H1Z1 clone now. Well, of course, because all of this is in response to the fact that DayZ in 2012 revealed a huge market for that type of game mode, and now, you know, every game developer under the sun desperately strove to sort of get in there as best they could and get their own survival games out. And then when people got kind of tired of the get wood, get food, build base bullshit, a game came along and streamlined it down just to the basics of vanilla DayZ. Find loot in a big open area. Instead of taking 2 hours to gear up, it takes 20 minutes. And encourage specific bandit plays only. That game is called PUBG. And of course, everybody is back, you know, back to basics again. They're desperately trying to get back to what the DayZ mod was. It's just all of this is just in response to the events of 2012, when a new market was revealed. It's, you know, if suddenly in cinema a new type of genre was discovered, you'll see loads of different films from loads of different companies trying to get there and get in on that market. Battle Royale is just another fad that will die a slow death. Well, I wouldn't say it's the response to 2012 revealing that there is a huge uncatered for market. That's why you're seeing all of this. that market will continue to exist for, well, for a long, long time. Cool. Okay, I think this is enough footage. Maybe I should get one close up of one of the officers. Like if I say no, he's just standing there looking like a bellend, isn't he? Hello. Yeah. What happened to the ZF Arc server? Dunno. I didn't really play Arc myself. Get one from the ruin. Yeah. You heard that Ubisoft games are off limits to me. Well, prototype, I'm just trying to be a sensible consumer. If there's a company that is actively trying to undermine consumer rights, it's probably not a good idea to give them money. So, just try my best to be sensible. Okay. Right, I think we got everything here. Excellent. So let's just... yeah, hang on a second. Bear with me. Fuck. I realised that the save file screen probably has a shit ton of spoilers in it. Hang on. Yep. Return to the Eden editor, then save it. Okay. Yes, it does. It spoils a whole load of stuff. So this is called... because all of my file names are specifically the jokes in question. So this is... base journalist footage after something. Right. Cool. Okay, so go back. Right, so that's the headquarters. Got that. So, suicide bombing. Okay, the orphanage. Right, so let's try and get that. Open up Altis. So, now back into the editor. So what I need to do now, I need to find a building that looks like an orphanage, or like a similar sort of civil, you know, like a, you know, council-run building. So these are obviously just residential. I mean, we could just probably get away with getting a residential. Church maybe, but that looks too obviously churchy. So what looks like an orphanage? I mean, need to be a fairly large building. I don't know, maybe we're not going to find precisely what I need. So for those just joining the stream, I'm just doing something something for the end of the bullshittery as a sort of running gag. I just need to record some footage for a specific joke, which will make sense when you see it. Do I have cars as beautiful as cyanides? I can't drive, so a car would be wasted on me. But yes, for those who are not familiar, Cyanide has purchased a McLaren. A type of zoom car that makes loud noises. Ooh, that could be... It's a bit office building-y though, isn't it? Yeesh. What does it look like if I demolish it? Hang on. Sorry, it's logic. Logic. What? Yeah, there we go. Terrain, edit terrain object. So if I go to its properties. Thank you for Renth and Shadow. Thank you both. So do that to it. That could work. Where is this? So this is in the town of... So, Alicampos? Here. Let's just pop over to Neochori. Neochori is a bit of a bigger village, isn't it? Wait, this isn't over here. This is where Sofia Myakova was. The town of Neochori. Kavala has some interesting buildings. Good idea, actually. It does. As does Pyrgos. Let me just... The frame rate... No. Hang on. Let's have a quick look around. Ah. That's better. Look, a courtyard. Are there any... Oh, what about the playground? Yeah, isn't there a playground somewhere? I seem to distinctly remember a specific playground. Yeah. Okay. Right. So there's definitely a playground in Pyrgos over here. So what about Kavala? Yeah, okay, good. Kavala, so this is Kavala. Yeah, so for those just joining the stream, this is going to look hideously confusing. Right. Playground, playground. Thank you, B1G man. Thank you, B1. Thank you kindly. Any sign of playground? What's this here? It's very pretty. Trees. Can't see one. Ooh. Oh, it's a hospital. Oh, cool. I didn't know this was here. Ah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with the one in Pyrgos. Right. Right, sorry, big man. But you put a 1 in there. You got a 1 in your name. I'm just being a cunt. Thank you, big man. Thank you. That's very kind. Right, so here's the playground. So the trouble is it doesn't have like a building that looks like an orphanage. That's what I kind of need. Unless, hang on a minute, can I do I get like swing sets? Can I put playgrounds, can I put it down myself? Hang on, areas, icons, playground, swings? Swing. Hey! Okay, so I can just, yeah, this'll do. So what happens if can I demolish this? Areas, systems, logic, modules. Terrain, yep, edit terrain object. So what happens if we damage it slightly? No effect. Damage it big time? Really? Nothing? Maybe I'm not editing the building itself? I think I'm editing, oh, I'm editing the hedge behind it. I has dumb. Okay, so maybe I can't edit this one? Oh no. Yeah, I just need to click it in the middle. Right. No. It's fine. Should be alright. So let's put in some swing sets and stuff over here. Sorry, I didn't put the music back on. Just put that's a bit loud. Turn that down. Right. So swings. Seesaw. Wait. Sports and recreational. Sports. Sport fence. Oh, brilliant! Excellent! Exactly what I need. Yeah, destroyed playground equipment. Perfect. Okay. What else have we got here? Barriers could be useful. Sort of keep people away. Right. Ah, no, the barriers would be more useful on a destroyed section of the wall. Which is how the incident occurred. Can I get rid of these? This will make more sense in a moment. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So can I get rid of this tree and this wall? Oh, this is really cool. Holy shit. Wow, yeah, the Arma 3 editor's way better than the Arma 2 one. Holy crap. Okay. So, this is where... this is gonna make me look like a psychopath. I'm aware of this. But this is not me that did this. Right, wreck. APC, where is it? Now I'm looking for a very specific wreckage. No, it's not it. Not TAT. It's a kind of infantry fighting vehicle. Oh, nah. I mean, maybe if I turn the angle? Nah, it's quite obviously. Well, would it? No, I'm not gonna get away with that. Hang on, let me just Sorry, bear with me just a second. What does it actually look like? Sorry, I've actually forgotten. I just need to pop open. Oh god. Okay, the stream might chug because I'm just opening Adobe Premiere. This is probably a hideous mistake. Right, so opening up Adobe Premiere. Watch my system resources go. You're uploading a 25-minute composition? Ah! It's just going to freak the fuck out. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Damn. I don't have the hard drive plugged in that has a save file on it. Shit. Okay. What was the APC that Quebec was driving? It was an IFV. Thank you, Di. Thank you very much, Di. Okay, scratch that plan. That's not going to work. Which IFV was he driving? This is the question. So we were fighting the Russians, so it must have been a Russian IFV. Okay. So an IFV is like an infantry fight, like an APC, basically. So it wasn't a BTR. He had something else. It was... Oh, what was it? It wasn't a BTR. It was chunkier. Was it an anti-air vehicle? No, it wasn't a Shilka. A Striker, a Kamish. BTR. Nah, it wasn't that. It was thinner. Drones. Oh, IFV. They've got their. Oh, yes, here we go. No, it wasn't BMP. It was Is that it? Oh dear. No, I'll tell it when I'll be able to tell when I see it. MRAP maybe. Almost. Almost. IFV. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, hang on. It's one. Was it this? Yes, we're getting close. So it was almost like that. So it wasn't as long. Yeah, hang on. So no. No. One of these. Yeah, The cannon was not as long. I'm not sure. I mean a tank. No, it was an IFV. It wasn't a tank. It's like a troop transport. Crap. I suppose if I get it wrong, I could always just load up the save. So long as I save it, I can just go back and... Yeah, let's do this for now. So, and then if we set this to no health, so it's a derelict. What am I doing? I'm basically staging some footage in a bit like a Tom Clancy-esque montage at the to show news organisations reporting on the aftermath of a rebellion, an insurgency on the island of Altis. And that insurgency was effectively us, ZF, doing a bullshittery, just doing what we normally do. But you know, in that scene in Monty Python where that famous historian is talking about King Arthur and his quest for the Holy Grail, and then suddenly one of the knights comes in and just takes his head off. You know, it's like, oh my god, you know, everyone freaks out. It's basically that's the joke. That's, you know, in our bullshittery was not carried out in isolation. We were in the real world, and we were basically terrorists, and you know, we're totally getting our just deserves. That's the gag. So all of the things you see us do, like oh, you know, we dropped a cruise missile on that village over there, and then the aftermath is showing 5 orphans have been seriously injured. It's 5 kids have been seriously injured in what is being called the worst attack in the history of the you know, that sort of thing. I haven't figured out the dialogue yet, but you know what I mean. That's the gag, and that. In the real world, we are clearly terrorists, but in game, we're having a laugh. Thank you, Cannibal. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Right, so... basically, this is... again, just go la 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 for like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear it. Quebec discovered that he could drag the burning... So he could tow the burning debris of a tank, and because it's burning, it causes damage. So if he drives around... If Quebec drives around with his truck dragging an exploding tank, he could cause severe damage. And Quebec basically drove off somewhere with it. We never discovered where he went. So I'm discovering... So the joke here is that he went to an orphanage. He dropped off this burning APC in an orphanage and caused lots of pain and suffering because he's Quebec and he's an arsehole. But, you know, we were like, fuck it, just drop it wherever. And wherever turned out to be an orphanage in the middle of Pyrgos or whatever, or Kavala. So that's the gag. Anyway, so let's go over here. I mean, it might not work. I mean, who knows? It might not be funny. It might just be, you know, out of place. We'll see. But you don't know until you try. Yeah, spoilers are past. Okay. Put that. In fact, no. Why would the barriers? Well, we put barriers around the tree, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because this is the bit that he's driven in. This is where he's driven in. There we go. Thank you, So Ein Type Holt. Thank you, So Ein. That's very kind. Thank you, dude. Okay. Right. And then, so yeah, this was quite a while. Wouldn't the tree be the other way? Yeah, it probably. Yeah, you're right. And then we'll have the crashed truck that he was. Damn it! Which truck was it though? It's going to be the tricky part. Which truck was he driving? It was a civilian truck. What colour was it though? Shit. Again, I can just load it. I can just load the file if I get the colour wrong. It was one of these, wasn't it? But was it orange? I can't remember. Let's just go with that. Okay. And then move the driver out and just get rid of it. Okay, so let's see what happens if I spawn up my player character here, right? So this is my player. Okay, and then give it a... oh, hang on. Spoilers in the save files. Just need to save it without ruining it. Orange and blue. I can't remember. I think it was orange, Mabot. So this is... Okay. Oops. Right. So save made. Okay, there we go. Change the tree. No, it's fine. Oh. Should be alright. Okay, so now the trouble is it's going to explode, so I need to let it burn and then cool down. Oh! Damn, I just realised something. It's got loads of ammo, so it's going to burn for a long time. So, hang on. Wouldn't it be easier to do Quebec on the vocals to remind you of the little details? Well, Quebec's one of the resistance members. This is framed from the perspective of oh yeah, fuck, you're right, Junior. You're absolutely right. Good spot, thank you, dude. Yeah, the tank was upside down. That's why it was being dragged, because we couldn't flip it. We were trying to figure out a way of flipping it. And we figured that if we drag it for a bit, it might flip, and then it blew up. And we're like, whoops. Good spot, sir. Thank you. But how do I... Oh, this might be a bit awkward. What happens? Will it just fall to the floor, or will it... Good. No, so it just fell to the floor. Okay, the Russians need to go. No, this is good. This is what I want. Can I get over this? There we go. Perfect. That's what I want. Just get rid of the Russians, and that's exactly what I need. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll have, like, yeah. Yeah, can we get, like, there's a basketball. Can we get, like, a doll or something on the floor? Like, you know, the human tragedy that was this, what happened here. So I'll get, like, a bit with this crashed against the wall. And then, you know, like some footage of the wreckage and like a doll or something. Thank you, Bifrost. Thank you very much, Bifrost. Yeah, and have that smashed up. Maybe put that in the way. Destroy the bench. Yeah, it is out of place, isn't it? Yeah. Blood. Well, I don't know. I don't think the news would show blood stains of, like, you know. I mean, this has been some time. You know, this has been a couple of days at least. Yeah, can we get rid of that bench? That's going to be a bit weird. Markers, terrain. Yep. No. Maybe we can't. Can we conceal it? Shit. Thank you, No Wolves on Fenris. Thank you very much, dude. And Immortal Whisperer. Thank you. I may want to destroy a little of the building that the truck has crashed into. Yeah, why not? What's getting destroyed here? Something over there. Maybe the guess I didn't select it properly. Use hide terrain object. Sure, I'll give it a go. Thank you, Johoko. You're being very helpful. It's suspicious. Hang on. Oh, no, what have I done? Leave that tree. Sweet. Cool. Okay then. The truck should be damaged. No. Edit terrain object. E. I don't want the whole building to be destroyed. It wasn't that fast a crash. Can we damage it slightly? Yeah, it's fine. Right. So, and can we get like a? Yeah, can we get something on the floor like Are there any dolls or like toy maybe? Toy, no. Ball, sports. We got bars. Yeah, sports and recreational. Structures, sports and recreational. Swing. Get like just a baseball or something. Scaled down body bags. No. No. We're not having dead kids on the nightly news. A wreath, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Are there flowers? Because of course the locals would flower pots. Wreath? No. Thank you, Tub Tub. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there are flowers in the game. Maybe there's a mod or something, but the tank's still unflipped, so it is. Good spot. Thank you very much. Yoip. Should be right. A football. Cool. Yeah, football do actually. Oops, he says, and then he deletes it. Okay. Right. There are still Russians in it. Are there? No, I got rid of them, didn't I? It's empty. Should be fine, right? Right, give it a save. Cool. Right, so then we'll... Yeah, that should be it. So let's start the... Oh, damn, I didn't stop the recording from last time. Bugger. It's a bit of a waste. Oh, well. Start the recording. Yep, fuel and ammo has already been removed, Chinny. It's all good. Now then, let's have a look. So start the recording. Yeah, done. And then... Was there a rope for the dragging? No, Gandhi. It just kind of invisibly gets dragged. It's really awkward. Okay, so... We'll have just a static shot here. I'll get closer in a minute. Maybe better to place the ball on the swing. Was there a swing over there? There was a seesaw. Hang on. Change the weather to be the morning. No, I think it's good. Weather's good. No, there was a... Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, Chenny, you were towing it initially, weren't you? Because then you said about the weeaboo mirror. I was trying to fit that joke in, but I couldn't make it work. Okay. What am I doing? I'm being weird, Mr. Putis. Yeah, sorry, Chinny was part of this. Chinny's sitting in the chat. Chinny was, Chinny is partly responsible for this tragedy. Okay, what about that? Okay. Put the rubble down. Well, there's only large bricks. Don't think it would work in this situation. Get some bystanders. No, I think just the focus of the scene needs to be the wreckage, really. Oh, that's the frowny face. That's horrible. Why is there a frowny face on the slide? Yeah. Cyanide. Nah, Quebec. Quebec. Ah, that's good. That's got the truck in on that shot there. Maybe some smoke and fire. No, this is the aftermath. So this will be a few days after the event. So the police have come and gone. The wreckage just remains. The community is hurt and in mourning. You know, the perpetrator, Quebec, has long since run off. So in the event of, I think Quebec probably made it because he drove away. I definitely didn't because I was. You'll see. I won't spoil it. But I done goofed. I done goofed. I didn't make it. The other guys were probably either chased down by the Russians or arrested, or you know, the events of the bullshittery. But yeah, the whole idea is to provide context, and the context is that the actions of ZF may be funny, but in the real world, we are just terrorists. Okay, Quebec's mugshot. Yeah. Just trying to get some various shots, really. Yeah, a big man. Yeah, exactly. A bit like, you know that scene in which Avengers film? Yeah, was it Captain America? Wait. There's a scene in one of the Avengers films where they're being shown footage of what their ass kicking looks like from the perspective of the civilians, and you just see people dying. You know, you just see buildings coming down on people, and you realise that these superheroes who are going around doing their thing, there's collateral damage. People are getting hurt. Is it Civil War? Yeah, exactly. That's what this is. That's precisely what this footage that I'm recording is. Oh, sorry. Are you here? Sorry, it's not a lighter, New Face. It's a stack of post-it notes. I'm sort of fidgeting with the corner of the post-it notes, sort of dragging my finger up the edge of the post-it notes, making a noise. I'm just fidgeting. Yes, indeed. It's nearly finished. The Slovakia. Okay. Right, that should be it, I think. Maybe one last shot there. Yes, Velt. It would be nice if I could. I'm going to take a break after this video because I haven't had a break since Christmas. Thank you, Curest and Labled Degree. Wait, Label Degree. Thank you very much. Sorry, yeah, label degree. Okay, cool. Right, so that's the orphanage. So we've got the headquarters, we've got the people mourning the death of that guy in the church. Headquarters, orphanage, mourning. Suicide bomber, aftermath, we've got that. Crowd. So this one is... crowd at peace. So it's basically showing a marketplace or similar with people just going about their business. And Russian engineers, or at least engineering trucks, delivering essential goods and services to the civilian population. So hang on a minute. So stop the recording. So how am I going to get this one done? Whoops. Oh no. Has Arma crashed? Wait a minute. Oh no, just minimized. Okay, hang on. It's fine. Right, so this one is basically showing us that we were the bad... So yeah, this next scene, I need to basically show... people at peace with at the beginning was framed as a Russian occupation in light of the fact that we are basically terrorists. They're now being welcomed as liberators, so we need to show sort of Russian soldiers at peace and working with people who are no longer afraid and are walking the streets, and also Russian engineers providing clean drinking water to areas of the island whose essential public services have been cut off. Yeah, good point. We could use the relief trucks, couldn't we? Sorry, could you bear with me just a moment? I'm just going to pop the kettle on, and also just go to the toilet. Back in just a moment. Hang on, just pop the dog on for you. There's a dog. See, look at the dog. She's sleeping. She's lazy. She needs to get a job. Right, hang on. Oof. Sorry, just bear with me. Those who are just joining the stream, I'm just grabbing a coffee. Yeah, and just doing a bit of stuff for Arma 3. Probably quite boring. Sorry about that. I'm just doing some stuff for editing later this afternoon. I need to do it in the afternoon anyway, so I figured I might as well start now. Yeesh. So I hope you're all having a lovely afternoon. Right. Right. What's her name? It's Lulu Bifrost. Her name is Lulu. And on Saturday, she turned 2 years old. So she was born 2 years ago on Saturday. And, she got some tuna steaks. I made a video of her eating tuna steaks, but I've just been so busy with this latest video. I need to sit down and just quickly edit that for you, and I will put it on YouTube. So you can see her second birthday. So on her first birthday, I gave her a single steak with a candle in it. This time I gave her 2 smaller steaks. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. So I gave her 2 steaks with 2 candles, well, one candle each, and she devoured the steaks really quickly because she loves tuna. She loves tuna. Who's a good girl who loves her tuna? Yes, you are. Good girl who loves her tuna. Yes. What am I streaming? What am I streaming this afternoon? I don't know about Leighton there. I need to get on with work in a bit. But I'm just recording some footage right now of a dog, as you can clearly see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What's this big ear? Huh? She hears everything with these ears. Absolutely everything. Right. Okay, so what I'll probably do. Did she blow out the candles this year? I'm afraid not this time, Ozzy. She couldn't. She sort of like she'd go near the bowl and then she'd sort of like back off and start going, you know, like she couldn't figure out what the candles were, so she never got close enough to blow out the candles. So I had to do it for her, and yeah. Right. Let's have a look. So now what I need to do is let's change the time of day slightly because just change the weather conditions ever so slightly just to modify the lighting. Oh, there we go. Oop. Okay. Right, so what the hell? Oh, I guess that's that's deleting the terrain. Do I have a Discord channel? I'm afraid not, Tango. Sorry. Thank you, Dark Lord Bahamut. Thank you very much, dude. So what shall I do now? So we need to show. We need to show like peace and so, yeah, show people at peace. So I wonder if we can have. Let's have just some normal traffic flow. Is that like a marketplace or something? Not necessarily a marketplace, but like a town centre. I don't know. Well, I suppose you could sort of do there. Might require quite a bit of setting up of like stalls, like street vendors. Are there vendors maybe? Vendors? Stall maybe? Sugarcane, water stall. Yeah. Yes, Finny's correct. I don't typically stream the editing because it's just we give away all the jokes, and also it wouldn't be very interesting because I wouldn't be talking like this. This is me just before work. When it's work time, I must concentrate, and you cannot work efficiently and talk at the same time. I need a place. Shop. Try shop. Shop shelves. Shop. Building shop. Medium shop. No, I think these are like big shops. I was thinking like, you know, like market stalls. Like a farmer's market. Nah, it's fine. I'll tell you what, we'll just do like a normal road with like traffic going on and tennis courts. Oh, this could be good actually. Yeah, to show traffic coming up and down the road and get the mountain in the background. Is there a better angle? They've done, sorry, just to say, they have done fantastic work with it's difficult because as much as I when people ask, do you buy Arma 3? My default answer is no, because at least on its own, because there's not enough there to really be fun. You got to get a group together and you know, roam around. Get a group, yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, they've done wondrous work. I mean, holy shit, such leaps and bounds over Arma 2 and Operation Flashpoint. Yeah, they're really fantastic job they've done. So I'm just gonna. But it's difficult because the Arma 3 campaign was kind of disappointing, I must admit. I played it through and I was like, oh, this is, compared to Arma 2, it was really bad. Nah, it's not a very good angle. Music, yeah, bear with me, Gandhi, I just need to, Why did I decide to get a Frenchie? Because they do well in small environments, such as blocks of flats. They are also very, very quiet. They are good for flats, effectively. They're a very good city breed. Kavala has a town square and beach. Yeah, but if I was going to do the beach, I'd have to put loads of people on the beach, and they kind of stand awkwardly. Ah. Yeah, this one's not too bad. Ah, yeah, this is good. Yeah, okay. So let's have just cars going back and forth. Just civilian cars, just doing their thing. Okay. So instead of having a war zone, it's just, well, it's gone back to normal, really. Everyone's like, who cares? The Russian Federation is now in charge, but people are happy with it. It's better than having the terrorists, causing mayhem and destruction, which is what we were effectively doing. Because we started the bullshittery like, yeah, we're going to free Altis, and we basically became terrorists. And we inadvertently caused the civilian population to turn against us. And everyone realised that the Russians are actually way better than ZF. Okay, truck, quad bike. Just an SUV. Yeah. So what happens? Will the AI cause them to sort of go? Will they properly drive past one another, or will they crash? Okay. Civilian, just get a normal civilian. That'll just be me. Just want to see what they do. Oh, fuck me, that's a good coffee. Okay, or just drive. That guy's like, fuck it, I'm out. Oh, is it the bridge? Are they struggling with the bridge? That was fine. Oh, well done. Good job. Well, they're supposed to be sort of peaceful driving. This bell end drove straight into the bridge. Drove straight into the van. Look at this douchebag. Look at him. Walking off like he didn't cause that shit. Cunt. Right. Okay, so is the bridge a bad idea? Oh, but the bridge looks really good. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, no, I really want the bridge. Because if they can kind of go like, just drive peacefully over the bridge. Was that just a fluke? Yeah, it's not my car, it's a rental. Bye. Hang on. Maybe it was a fluke. Oh, wait. Oh, you fucking bellend. Oh! I guess it's just the van. The van can't yeah, the van doesn't like it. Alright. So, let's just have the van turn away then. Hang on. Yeah, just have the van, like, go here and then... Well, will it just pathfind its way... Oh, fuck. No. Hang on. Behaviour. Safe. Speed limited. Where's the van got to go? The van's got to drive all the way over there. Just say go over here. What will it do? Wrong side of the road. Ah, it's fine. I am, Rehill. I am a massive over-editor. Nah, the van fucked off too early. It's moving very quickly. It's doing like 60 in like a residential zone. That's not good. Go further back. And let's put some civilians. Just put just a random civilian man. Just have him walking, crossing the road. Over here. Just more movement for the frame. More cars? We'll see. I just want to... What's Lulu's reaction to the C word? C-A-T-S. So she goes bananas. She goes completely, like, the moment she thinks a CATS is in the a CAT is in the area, she will get like, yeah, she'll go crazy. So, yeesh. I've learnt to avoid that word. So, oh, great. So the other, it's like, fuck it, I'm out. Other guy buggers off. That's not a bad shot, though. Yeah, hang on. Sorry, I'm looking at this. Maybe from the bridge would be a better shot. Oh, see, now he comes around. Do you see what I'm trying to go for here? Yeah, that's good. Oh. Really? You did that on purpose. You turned to hit me. You were driving in a straight line, and you decided to do that. You absolute cock. God fucking damn him. God damn him. Even the fucking NPCs run me up. Yeah, fucking team kill me. Right. That's gonna go on the bloopers. My whole YouTube channel consists of bloopers. Right. So hang on a minute. Let's go. So you can see what I mean, as in if the camera were here, right? Maybe get like an angle here. Get some traffic and people, and like life returns to normal on the island of Altis. It's 14 days after the Russian whatever. Then another shot here. Get some like people milling about in the distance. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You see what I mean? Oh, is that Social in the chat? Social, thank you very much for your... I opened up your missions earlier, and they're perfect. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. The footage saved me a lot of headaches, so thank you very much, dude. That's very kind. Okay, yeah. I don't think we need more... Well, maybe more cars, yes. Parked cars. Yeah, we should just put some parked cars. Because, of course, it wouldn't... Yeah, there'd be parked cars. Okay, so... Yeah, put a pickup here. Just get rid of that. Right. And then over there, put a hatchback here. Yes, it was. Thank you, Social. Seriously. Okay, pop that there. Oh, no. Ah, oh, no. I want to select the dude, not the car. There we go. Okay, why am I doing all of this? You'll see. It will make sense, Enzo. I hope. I mean, of course, there's a chance that it doesn't work and it's not funny, but you know that's always the risk. I'm just trying to sort of mix up what's there really in terms of editing for bullshitteries. Wait, no, I should do the other way. He should walk the other way. So yeah, this episode is slightly different in that instead of just editing the same old Arma bullshittery. With all the jokes not related to each other, it's kind of like a narrative thing where we start off as like a hopeful resistance trying to free Altis from the oppression of the Russians, and then because we're ZF, we start doing morally questionable shit. Towards the end, we're basically just terrorists, and all sort of pretense of nobility is stripped away, and then in the end, the final sort of credits. This is credits. The credit sequence rolls and reveals that the Russians are actually the good guys and they're bringing fresh, clean water to the civilian population, and we are basically Al Qaeda. You know, we're the boogeyman. You know, we're the people that nobody wants to get. You know, everyone wants to disassociate with. That's the gag. That's what I'm trying to go with here. And who knows? It might not. You might look at it and go, the other ones are funnier, or you know, and that'd be fine. But I'd rather try and provide new things rather than the same thing again and again and again. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make good content for the YouTubes. Right. Okay. So so start recording now. Well, you know, judge it when you see it, is what I'm saying. Judge it as harshly as you like when it's ready. I would rather you give it honest criticism than, you know, lie to me. Okay, so I will start with this angle over here, actually. Get the railing. There we go. That's good. We need the van in the background. Oh, perfect. Oh, brilliant. Don't crash the van. Perfect. That's the shot. So the news. Oh, there's a fucking idiot over there, bell end. Okay, I have to cut that bit. The guy crashing in the right side. Do that again. Yeah, can you see what I'm trying to go with here? As in, like, the news reporter would be saying, 14 days after the referendum that occurred on the island of Altis, the Russian Federation moves to make the island principality part of its new territory, seeing an 82% approval rate. And then it cuts to Vladimir Putin. From a speech in 2014, which I've edited carefully to make it sound like he's talking about Altis. He's actually talking about the Crimea and the 2014 referendum. Oh, fuck. In the Crimea. Oh, really? Wait, what is this guy's problem? What is your problem? That's the second guy he's run over. He's doing this intentionally. He's such a bellend. This guy's such a cunt. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna fucking deal with this punk. Hang on. Hang on. Da, 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 da. Oh, fuck. Where is it? Hang on a second. Right. Da 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 da. Oh, right, okay, now you fucking drive away. Yeah. Twat. Get out the way. So this might be very loud. Right. Come on, you bastard. You're gonna have to wait. There he is. Oh, that's loud. Fuck you! Oh, sorry. Sorry. I just blew up that guy's car. Wow, is that the shell? Sorry, they have done amazing work with Arma 3. This is just so fucking cool. Compared to... He's like, oh, God. Seriously, they've done some fucking stellar work with this engine and this editor. It's really so impressive. Okay. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I should have. Yeah, I should have. Did a. You're fired. Like a one-liner. Oh, I'll never be in an 80s action film. Right. So, camera. Okay, now we just need the shot of him driving past carefully without running over the fucking cameraman. Please. Thank you, Farinir. Thank you, man. Oh. So drive carefully, drive carefully, drive carefully. No! God fucking damn it! Oh, this guy, I tell you. Twat. Try that again. I'm fine. Right. Guy in the red car, try again, please. Actors to your positions. Thank you, Skewer. Thank you very much, Skewer. If the guy behind me can just drive past, that would be just as good. Right, here we go. Drive carefully, drive carefully. Oh, he's such a fucking spaz. Fucking hell. Right. One more. Thank you so much, Anxiety. Thank you, dude. Oh, he's already... One more. Thank you, Diossi. Thank you very much, man. da 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 da. If the guy just drives behind me, that would be way better. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck that dude, seriously. He's had like a few pints before coming out onto set, hasn't he? Right. You, fucking dingus. You, think carefully about what you've done down there. Thank you. You don't understand why these videos take so long to get done. You're being sarcastic. The fucking NPCs aren't behaving. Right. Just drive past the camera. That's all I need. You didn't just crash. Tell me you didn't just crash. There we go. He's got a dented car there. Don't crash. Really? Why are you all driving like you're drunk? That should be good enough. Where is the guy? Hang on. I've lost him. Where's the dude who I sunk? Is that him there? Where's he gone? Ooh, fish. And he was never seen again. Where the hell is he? Is he on the heat map maybe? No, it's the fucking water. Oh, oh, oh. There he is. Oh, he's gone. Where is he gone? Oh, there he is. Hey, he's trying. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna swim back to shore. This guy's an asshole. Right. Okay. Actually, hang on a second. Could I work that into the footage? A guy swimming and relaxing. I might be able to. But then again, how would the press get this footage? I guess from a boat. Hang on. Nah, it looks too. It's too staged, isn't it? A guy swimming peacefully. It's too. It's cliche. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Right. Okay. So I think that's So yeah. So crowds of people, peace. So one more thing. So at the end of it, at the end of just before I cut away, I mentioned that that the Russian army engineer. So again, this is the twist at the end, where it turns out that the Russians are not the bad guys. That the whole time they're trying to bring, they're trying to sort of improve public infrastructure, and the Russian army engineers have been working hard to bring clean drinking water to all over the island. They're trying to restore basic public services and improve them. So like a huge amount of suddenly the Russian Federation and the well-funded all of the money that they can provide is flooding into the island. So how can we represent the Russian engineers in the Russian army engineers? So I guess via trucks. We can just show trucks moving. So like it would need to be in like a fairly, like, where's an area that would look kind of, maybe an area that doesn't really look like it's got proper water infrastructure. What do I mean? The Russians are not the bad guys. That's the joke. As in, the joke at the end of the episode is that this whole time, it's ZF who are clearly the bad guys, and the Russians have been the good guys the whole damn time. Hang on a minute. So, civilian traffic. It will make sense. It will make sense when you hopefully it will make sense when you see it. There are water trucks in the IDAP DLC. Okay. Sorry, just loading a new save. I have every time I open up the save file, it's got a whole load of spoilers listed in alphabetical order. Thank you, Storks. Thank you very much, Storks. Why Russian? Because that's the faction that Quebec chose when he loaded the server? Fuck. What am I doing? No, I want to go to the 3D editor. Yeesh. Toggle map. There we go. So where could we put... Oh, what about up here in the mountains? There's probably not... Yeah. Well, we could get like a shot of the wind turbines. Why are they camo? They're not normally camo. Some sort of texture error. They're normally white, aren't they? Oh, maybe they are. Maybe I've just been blind this whole time. Let's just get a shot of these. Just because. Hi there, Bloxer. I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. Hang on, start recording. I'm just trying to do the final end, like the ending of a video. Hang on, just get that in frame. Yeah, why are they camo? I don't get it. Good idea, Tom. Good idea. Thank you, Evil Jim. Thank you. Yeah, a shot from the ground would probably make more sense if it's the press. They wouldn't... Like, you got a drone shot, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, they're tactical turbines. But damn, the dialogue did very specifically say water, though. I didn't say energy. Yeesh. What's over here? Hang on. Just imply their military property. Nah, I don't think that would work. So I very specifically said providing clean drinking water. That's the script. I suppose I could modify the script, but... Oh dear. This place is in ruins. What's a... Hang on, what about over here? This is... Yeah, this area is quite flat and dry, isn't it? There's a small base. We can have, like, trucks driving out from the base, maybe? I just need to show truck movement, really. Just... this is good. Why not? We'll just have, like, Russian trucks driving past, and then maybe we have one parked here. Just something simple. Sorry, what was that? IDAP. What are they? Sorry. Independent? Civilian? Oh, yes. Oops. So, IDAP, they are the relief organisation. Yes, but the trouble is, it's the... I want it specifically... I'm trying to show the Russian engineers in a positive light. It's not necessarily an international aid organisation. It's the Russians. Can I just search for... It's like water. Water source. Water bladders. What's that? Sorry. Whoa. Okay, it's a cooling thing for a... water tanks. Water tanks. No. Maybe... I need... Oof. Loads of these. Just putting them on every road. Russian fuel truck. Yeah, I mean, they're... Oh, yes! Perfect! Brilliant! Yes! So the Russians are actively distributing... Because obviously this is part of their... You know, they're not just like, we're the Russians. They're taking over. And right, sorry. The idea is that the Russians have a navy base, which is stationed over here, and the lease on the base has expired. And of course, the Russians want a naval base on the Mediterranean for the Black Sea Fleet, which currently is stationed in the port of Tartarus, I think it's called, off the coast of Syria. So what I'm doing is I'm just modifying that slightly by pretending that it's actually the island of Altis, which has this navy base. And when the Altian government failed to make a proper deal with the Russian government regarding this base, they took over the island. That's the conceit of the episode. However, the twist is, it turns out they're actually much better at running the island than the relatively corrupt Altian government, and so it turns out they were, doing huge relief efforts and pouring infrastructure into the island, and they basically managed to successfully get the civilians on their side. Is what I'm trying to sort of set up. Sorry, I got distracted there. What was I trying to do? Plastic, nah. Water tanks. I need. Yes, goo MH. Basically, this is the last bit. They are the Russian cars. Trucks. I want trucks, don't I? Is that like a tanker truck? What's this here? Nah. You can see it's empty. Oh, hang on. Fuel truck? Whoops. Does it have markings on it that clearly say fuel on the back? What am I doing? Oh yeah, it says flammable. What's this here? That looks sort of nondescript. Could be anything. It's flammable water. Yeah. Same deal. Could I place the water bottles on the cargo truck? Does it work that way? Is that a thing? Can you do that? I don't know. It's probably just gonna. Ooh, that's weirdly packed. Probably just gonna spaz out, isn't it? It's just gonna explode. Wouldn't it? Yeah. Hang on. Fuck. Oh fuck. What happened? Let's just manually do it before I put it in the back. Oh Christ. Okay, and then I'll put an infantryman officer here. Move his group. Okay, make sure he's. What's the function? Hang on. Function is. Okay, so this unit call. Idle animation stand. There we go. Thank you, Furion. Thank you kindly, Furion. And Evil Jim before that. And Storks before that. Thank you, all of you. That's very generous. Thank you. Alas, it wouldn't work, Toronto. I'm trying to sort of show the Russian army in a positive light for the gag, not a third-party humanitarian aid organization. It's not that there is a conflict and aid has been provided by a third party. It's that the occupying force that has taken over the island is actually much kinder than initial propaganda suggests. The truck will explode. We'll see in a minute. And it turns out it's ZF who are the bad guys, and the Russians are the ones that are putting the people first, effectively. Of course, you could argue that's part of the whole idea. They want to take over the island. Oh, what's he doing? He's sitting. Okay, it didn't explode. Good. I can get some close-ups of the water. But why is he kneeling? So I need some trucks going past now, don't I? Okay. Why was he kneeling then? What's that about? Sit. Oh, so, yeah, sorry, my bad. Stand one then. Stand one, full. Okay. Yeah, he's so thirsty. Yeah, I need to drink. There's a whole load of water here. I can't figure out how to open it. Right, so gas, ammo. Just copy that a couple of times. Okay, whoops. Yeah, 3 identical trucks. And then, can I make them part of the same group? No. Yes. Oof! Ow! What the fuck? Oh, no space for target vehicle. Did I try to move? Yeah, I just did it wrong. It's fine. Do I need to order the driver? I'm confused. There we go, it's fine. Read the chat. There's a lot of chat, dude. Also, I'm just trying to do this. Okay. So then this group, because they count as a group. Your orders are to drive there in a column this way. Oh. Right. So drive in a column, limited speed. Your behaviour is safe. Okay. Have I tried Space Hulk Deathwing? No, but Quebec has been giving me his opinions on it, and he's not that psyched about it, even after its improvement. Right. No, it's fine, Darky. It's just I don't need to overdo it. Right. So I just need the trucks driving past, and then it will zoom into like the water bottles. Hang on. So let's just see what it looks like. So this will be like news report saying, and due to the actions of the Russian engineers in distributing clean drinking water, etc. So what does this look like? One. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this is what I need. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Perfect, in fact. Okay, so bear in mind that there will be a news ticker at the bottom of the screen with text going past. So I must keep the lower part of the screen, you know, fairly clean. So restart that. Okay. Nobody's driving. It'll be fine. Okay, so there we go. Oops. So make sure it's center of frame. So news ticker at the bottom of the screen. No. It's fine. I don't need to put like a queue for water. It's just, you know, I'm just showing the actions of the Russian engineers. There we go. Truck number 1. Perfect. So the journalist would be saying, and thanks in part to the effort of the Russian, you know, engineers who have been providing clean drinking water. There we go. Do that. Maybe wait until he enters a different animation. That one looks a bit weird. That's a bit better. Yeah. He's not just staring. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, turning his head sideways looks very human. Okay. Oh, that's not so good. No, his weapons rate. Yeah, weapon raised. That's fine. I got the other clip. Right, and then we'll just have a. Nah, not a very good shot, that one. Wait there for a second. How does one guy offload that massive pallet of water? Well, I imagine he's distributing it. I don't know, actually. Good question. Good question indeed. He's really strong. Russia breeds strong men. Fight bears on mountains. Lift pallets of water off the truck single-handedly. Okay. Okay, sweet. Brilliant. So that should be it, in fact. So I'm hoping that would be enough footage to, yeah, that should be enough, I'm hoping, for the closing scene. I have to go back and move things around. But, okay, so what's the time? Right, it's already 1:30, so that's good timing. So I'm going to get on with work, I guess. I'm going to go and take this footage, and I'm going to start chopping up onto the timeline and try and... I've already got some tickers that sort of overlay... hang on, do I have that example? Hang on, I might actually have the example to show you in the chat. Hang on. I made like it's quite a low quality GIF, but I made one earlier. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Hang on, so you can see what I mean. So that's using the old overlay, isn't it? Yeah, so have a look at this. Thank you, Platter, thank you. Thank you, Ishimura. Thank you very much. So look at this, guys. So this is what I'm trying to do. This kind of effect here. So have a look at that. So I've just posted a GIF in the chat. So that's what I mean, as in a sort of like fake news ticker with you know, something happening here, Russian build-up, blah blah blah. That's the effect that I'm trying to reach eventually with this footage. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, the color is weird. I can't figure out how to make the colors decent in the GIFs that I export through Photoshop. It does look weird, doesn't it? I don't know what that is about. Right, cool. So I'm going to go off and get to work, basically. So I'm going to take that footage, and I'm going to go and, yeah, going to go and work with it. Okay, let me just save it. So thank you for watching. Apologies, that was probably quite that was probably quite boring, really, if you expected, like, gameplay and shit. Okay. Okay, give that a save. I think I misspelled the word military in that GIF, didn't I? Somebody said earlier. Or did I fix it? I can't remember. Water from the Russians. There we go. Save this for later if I need to come back and tweak it. Okay, quit Arma. Any war this evening? I don't know. We'll see. Right. Sure thing, Joe. Thank you. Right, so yes, as for now, so I've got lots of work to do, so I'm just going to get on with it. And, yeah, just going to crack on and be back later this evening. So I'm just going to do my best. And, yeah, probably get a spot of breakfast. I haven't actually eaten anything yet. I've had coffee and I've had like a... No, I've just had coffee. Nothing but coffee. So, yeah, time to get some actual food. Right. Thanks again. I'll see you soon. All the best. Who's streaming right now? So me and Kaf in ZF, we're the only ones around. We're the only ones around right now. Who else is about? So Alistair's on. Alistair is playing Dark Souls. Okay, I will hand you over to him. Hang on a second. Right. So Alistair is probably getting his ass handed to him. You can go and laugh at him. All the best. Have a lovely, lovely evening and afternoon. Lovely afternoon even. And see you soon. Take care.